Hi everyone, in today's video we are going to discuss some things about fragments. So fragments are like a layout which can be replaced with different fragments. So what we will try to achieve is we have a requirement there are going to be different buttons, and here we will define a frame layout or a fragment layout, and when we click on different buttons it will just change the layout within this. So or you can say it can serve as a master layout. So when you click on it, so it will remain same here, and the content inside this will going to get replaced with different segments or fragments. So in order to start with this, we need to add two buttons. So we have one button already, so let's just change the text of it first. So I will just use frag1 for this. So it's changed now, and I will drag around here. So if you have seen, in the last video we have created a label kind of, which is a text view, and it was assigned with this. So if you have noticed that when I drag this, it will also coming with this here. So that is something you need to always remember. When you apply a constant in relation to this, it will create a grouping for this. So I will just leave here and change the text of it to 2 maybe, and let's add one more button. Oh sorry, I need to go here, and now I can add another button, and let's just apply a constant on it and change the name of this to frag1. We also need to change the ID. So let's see what is the ID of this. It's button 2. So I think we can work with this. So button 1 and button 2. So in order to start this, we need to have fragments. So fragments can be added by going to the layout and right clicking on it, and go to the new, and inside that we need to use fragments, and we will be using fragment blank. So we will be discussing with view model in later of the videos, or maybe some other time, but for now we will use just fragment blank. So it will ask for the name. So let's just say it like it will be the first segment, and we need to just click on the finish. And if you have noticed that this fragment is added, and if you see the design view of this, it is just a blank fragment. So before proceeding to other things, let's just first change the inner content so that we can remember it. And you can also see that when I click on it, it move all the things to like in the string XML. So we don't want to do that. So I will just use first frag for this. And similarly we can add another one, new fragments and fragment blank, and we will use second on this and click on finish. And again it added another class for this. We are not going to use anything inside it for the sake of simplicity, and from here let's just try to add some other text. It will always convert it to this. So let's just delete this one and add second frag. So now we have two fragments, and first fragment is assigned with this, and this is the class which needs to be created in the runtime when we click on it. So remember that. So it will be appended with a it will be suffix with the fragment, and the class will not going to have anything, so don't get confused. So later part of the this view will be the class name, so do remember that. And it will also have some things we will be discussing more in details in later videos, but for now we don't need to do anything on that. So let's just see the view. Our first view will look like this. So it will show first fragment, and second one will show second fragment. Okay, so let's just go to the main activity again, and you can see we have this view, right? And before moving to this, let's just copy the button click here and go to the main activity main, and assign a click event for this as well, so that we can manipulate it. So button click will going to be there, and button click is also inside here. So second will be our button 1, and button 2 will be our first one. So let's just go to the main activity where we need to do all sorts of stuff. So before moving it, let's just first use the same thing here as well, and here I will just use button 2 for the ID, and text view will going to be the same, and I will just use 2 here. Am I doing something wrong? Yes, I'm doing something wrong, because button 1 is our second one, na? So let's just use 2 here and choose 1 here. I'm being lazy because of the labeling thing, but you can do whatever you are comfortable with. So now what it should do is, if we go to the activity main, when we click on it, different buttons, text view will going to change accordingly. Let's just first test it before proceeding to the next one. Let me bring the emulator. It's running and it should launch. So as you can see, there are 2 buttons now, and when I click on first one, it shows button frag 1, and when I click on the second one, it will show button frag 2. So our logic for button is working fine. And let's just go back again to main activity, and here we need to add a bunch of stuffs here. So before moving to this, we need one more thing to be added in activity main. So we have added 2 buttons, right, and the label. So we need to add a frame here as well. So in order to add a frame, we need to go to the layout and choose not layout, maybe container. Inside the container we should have fragment. Yes, so inside a container we have a fragment. So it will ask for the default fragment which is going to be shown. So I will just use first one and click on OK. So it will show something like this. So we need to add a few things in here. So layout width should be with constraint and constraint. So it will like that. So I will just use the XML format for now, because it's much easier. It will take like some time in the starting of this, but let me just add few lines of code for the sake of time saving. So I have the code here. So most of the things are related to the parent. So it will add a constant to that, and from the top it will have 100 dp margin. So if you go to the design view, you can see the different constant which I have applied. So 0 0 0 means it is having the same width as the parent, but from the top, because we have different buttons, so for that I have used 100 dp for the top margin, so that our application main activity will going to be shown always, and inside this fragment we will be replacing different fragments inside it. So that will be used for replacing the stuff. So after adding that, we need to go to the main activity. So here we need to write few logic, which again I will copy paste it, which can be used like in almost every type of similar scenarios. So here we are using fragment ID to get a frame layout and remove all views. Let's just comment out for a second here, and we need to add fragment as well. So let's just add it in here. So most of the fragment we have here. So now you can see we were there, and now this is the new code. So what we are doing is we are creating a reference for the fragment, and we are creating a new for the first segment. So if you have remember, this is our first, we created this, and with that it is also get created, and this is the class which we need to use in order to replace it. So we are creating an object for that, and fragment manager we need to have this in order to create an object. And if you can see, if you see the old tutorials of the guys, they are using different get fragment option. I think something like this, get support loader manager, or similar stuff which was like deprecated for the new stuff. So use fragment manager only. So by doing that you won't be facing any problem. And then after that we need to like use fragment transaction, and we need to commit it as well. So inside that we have used ft dot replace. So what it will do is it will use this fragment and replace it with the fragment ID which we have used. Right, so this will be the frag. So replace will be done using this ID to this. So this is our fragment ID, and if you wants to cross check it again, let's just go to the activity main again and go to the code, and you will find like this is the ID we have, right? And if we go back again, this is the ID. So we get the ID and we are replacing it with this new object, and we need to do a commit on it. Okay, so this should be use as it is, and when we copy this, we need to create a object of the second segment here. So that second segment should come here, and most of the code will be reused in a similar way. So let's just try and see whether it is working as expected or not. So run app. So as you can see, we have defined the default fragment for this. So it's showing there, and when you click on the fragment 2, if you have noticed something, it's overlapping it. And there is one more confusion which I stupidly added because of my laziness. This should be the second, because button 1 is second, and this should be the first one. And let's just try to run it again. So when you click on the frag2, it's changing it, but it's overlapping over it. So one way which I have found over the internet is they were suggesting to have a background color on it. So let's just try that. Background color, let me just use it. I think okay, it's visible. And if I go here and choose background color on this as well, let's just do something from blue. Okay, and try it again. So now first fragment is showing, and when you click on it, it is not showing overlapping, but that is a kind of a fix because like it's more like a quick fix if you run into a problem. But what I will try to suggest you is so what I will try to suggest you is because it's not look very good if you add a different backgrounds on it. So let me just remove this. And also remove this. So what was happening is like when you are replacing it, it is not getting removed. So last view which was last fragment which was replaced by this is still there, and we are overlapping over it. So that is the problem which we were facing. So if you can see there is a code which I found over a Stack Overflow which removes this problem. So what we are doing is we are taking the fragment first and remove all the views which it have, and then we are replacing it again. So it's more like a clear thing first and then use it again. So I will use this here as well. And now if we use it, if we try to run it, it should change it nicely. So that's the first segment fragment. When you click on this, it will show second, and this is the first one. So now we don't have to add a background, and we can just replace the view as much as we want. So that's how you can apply it. You can create different pages for this and replace it like that. So as we can see, it's very basic, and I hope it will get you started with the fragments and started to build your application. So if you like this video, please subscribe, and if you have any question regarding this, please comment below. I will try to answer them as soon as possible. And yeah, thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Bye.